Heyo, your friendly neighborhood quarter guy here, and this is it! Welcome to the Halloween finale of Let's Boss Play Super Castlevania 4. This is Stage B, where I'm taking on the final boss gauntlet. There are 4 bosses that have to be fought in a row. However, if you die to any of them, you'll pick up where you left off. You don't have to refight any of them. Now, these bosses can be tough, especially the first, third, and final one. So, if you can bring a weapon from an earlier stage, more power to you, because the only sub-weapons from Stage B I could find were the Holy Water and the Dagger, neither of which I can recommend. That being said, it's game time! Now, the first boss in this gauntlet is Slowbred, and he's probably one of the toughest in this gauntlet. Now, duck here as the fight begins. And whip him as he comes down, and then move, because he'll fly up, and then land where you were before when you hit him. Now, duck as he lands, because he may throw up his lance right away. Now, when he throws up his lance, he'll shoot a fireball, which may explode, causing splash damage. Now, keep in mind, there's an invincibility period when he lands. And now when he's down to half health, he'll start trying to peck at you. Now, that attack is really hard to avoid. Unless you're out of range. Now, use the pillars to your advantage here. They're your best chance of avoiding the attack. Hit him from one pillar, then run to the other. That's your best strategy here. Ow! One more hit. Yes! That's one down! And now the path opens to the next one. Now, if you lose a life in the next boss, you'll only be able to power up your whip one stage. But for now, let's keep going. Alright, the second stage boss here, Gaibon. Now, like I said, if you lose to Gaibon, you'll only be able to power up your whip when you fight him again once. Now, stand here in the middle as he appears, and be prepared to whip him right away. Now, during his first phase, he'll either shoot a fireball stream, or when he stops, he'll come down. Bring his stalactites. Now, stand between the spikes, and be prepared to whip the fireballs with your whip. Now, when he turns red, he'll stick exclusively to the air and fire spread shots of fireballs. Those can be blocked with your whip, or easily avoided. Now, just keep whipping him, and you should be fine. And there! He's down! Now, on to the next boss. Sorry, Z. It's death. Well, let's push ahead. Alright, let's get ready to take on Death. If you die to Death, you can at least power up your whip fully this time. Now let's take on Death and stand right here, because he has the coolest entrance possible, and as soon as he's done, he'll throw out a mini-sight. So start waggling your whip, because that's the easiest way to protect yourself from the mini-sights. See it like that. Now, he'll throw these mini-sights constantly while he's in the air. Now, when he comes down like this, he's about to throw his big sights and suck you in while doing so. This is a good opportunity to get a few hits on him, but be sure to leave enough room for you to jump over that scythe. And as soon as he throws the second one, which will go over your head, be prepared to run, because as soon as it's done, he'll charge you. Now, when he stops in midair, he'll dive bomb you like he just did. That's a good opportunity to get in one hit. And here comes the scythe again. Jump. Run. Run. Start waggling again. This is a defensive battle, and as long as you don't go Leroy Jenkins on him, you should be fine. This is a defensive battle. Alright, now he's about to attack. Yeah! Yeah! Another whip. Ha! Run! 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 Sometimes when you're rattling the whip, you can actually get a hit on death. But that's not your priority during this part. Just wait for him to make a move that doesn't involve the sights. This can take a while sometimes. Which isn't the best thing when you're on a time limit. Thankfully, it's a generous time limit for this boss gauntlet. Just a couple more whips. Jump! Ow! Come on. I'm almost done here. Come on, death! I almost have you. Just one more hit. Or two, depending on if you've got... Ah, whatever. You're down! Go back to hell, Death, and tell Dracula he's next. Ooh. Good lighting. Well, there's only one boss left. Alright, it's time to take on Dracula. But first, take a leap of faith to the left, and your faith will be rewarded with full health, full hearts, the cross, the double shot, and the triple shot. These will be invaluable for taking on Dracula. Now jump back to the ledge, and get ready to take on the Lord of Darkness. Wow, this music sounds familiar. And as we stroll by the most pointless candles ever... Alright, Dracula. Let's finish this. Now get ready to check out some crosses right away. To get some early hits. Now, he'll shoot out a fireball, which will either split 3 ways and go vertically if you try to jump over it, or split into 4 ways horizontally if you try to whip it. I recommend the latter. As you can use the waggle to take out the rest of the remnants. Now when he shoots out an erratic orb like that, attack it. It'll shoot in a spread pattern, and then produce a piece of meat. At this point now, he'll shoot out homing fireballs. Now if you whip them, they'll explode into a pillar of fire on the ground. And he'll also produce fire pillars when he creates the homing fireballs. The cross can help you take care of the fireballs. Now there can only be a maximum of 2 of those fireballs on the screen. So if there's 1 already on the screen when he appears, he'll only shoot 1, and if there are already 2 on the screen, he won't shoot another one. You can use this to your advantage. But you'd rather be proactive, right? Eventually, he'll get to the point where he shoots another strange orb, giving you the opportunity for another piece of meat. And it may even be more than 1. And now it's time for the lightning round, as the background starts to glow. And Simon's theme starts playing. Now this is relatively easy because the locations of the lightning are telegraphed well in advance. Alright. And the music itself seems to be cheering me on to victory here. This is ironically the easiest part of the whole fight. I could probably finish this without taking a hit. No promises, though. Almost there, Dracula! Oh! Like I said, I didn't make promises. Just 1 more and... Oh! Die already, you goddamn bad head! Yes! You are finished! You are... Wait a second. All that work, all those crosses, and all I had to do was open a window. You've got to be freaking kidding me! At least now Dracula will see the light. One last orb to collect, and it's done. That was the end of Super Castlevania 4. I hope these guides help you all out. And now let's just sit back and watch Dracula's castle crumble. Ah yes, so satisfying. Down it goes. Now, I'd like to thank everyone who supported me during this project. I'd like to thank Omega Snake for giving me the idea. I'd like to thank the members of the Chaos Theater for supporting me. And also, you, my fans. Now let's just sit back and riff on the credits. Ooh, scary. Abbeys usually aren't this scary. Paipon? The Yaipon? I don't know. And this skeleton looks a little hoarse. I'm sorry. You need some cough drops. Great K Nita? Not so great if you make enemies annoying. A bridge over woods. I can't see how that can go wrong. Especially with bats and crows. Ete Pauca knows. Pauca knows how to make annoying enemies. Oh, water. You know how much water hurts in Castlevania. Especially when you're dragging your feet. Another enemy programmer? Jun Furano. Oh man, can't you get it through your thick skull that you can't beat me? You don't rock. Trust me, you don't. This gives whole meaning to do a barrel roll. If bats are Dracula's best line of defense, it's no wonder I beat him so easily. Tonight on Dancing with the Scares, Paula Abdul and Fred Escare. I was never much for reading, especially books from a haunted library. What knowledge you could gain from those books? What a horrible curse to have a knight, especially one that's just a living suit of armor. Not real sharp to know that I don't like spikes. These level designers are sadists sometimes. I love gold! Even bats that are made of gold. I love this credits theme, by the way. It's just so triumphant. It's like, the beast is conquered. Oh crap, Medusa heads. No time is a good time for Medusa heads. But I do love the whip swing. Simon channels his inner Spider-Man, even amidst the gears of the clock tower. See? I told you bats were a bad material for building bridges with! They just fly off and leave the bridge to crumble. Super voice? Eh. Well, anyway. So this guy traded in his wings for a lance and a sharp beak. Well, once again, thank you all for tuning in for my Let's Boss play of Super Castlevania 4. And if you'd like me to continue doing Let's Plays, feel free to let me know. I really want to do one for Sin and Punishment Star Successor at some point. Once again, thank you all. And happy Halloween! And let's hope the Reaper doesn't get you. Don't fear the Reaper, son. And this is the Quarter Guy saying, good luck out there, whatever you are.